Hello. So Italy became the champions of this year Euro, and the game was absolutely fantastic as expected. And I knew that I was predicting that this game will go to penalty shootout, and indeed it did. England scored in the first 2 minutes. Luxo scored a stunner, and then Bonucci, none other than Bonucci, he scored in the 67th minute for Italy, and the game ended 1-1 after full time, and even after extra time it ended 1-1. And in the penalty shootout, when I saw that Harry Kane is coming to take the first penalty for England, to be honest I was a bit shocked and surprised, because usually main players take the penalty at last. Usually they will go last, but then I realized maybe Southgate did this because in case a player is taking a penalty and missing it, it will put a lot of pressure in the English team. And to be honest, any team, if you are going to miss the first penalty or even second, and the opponent is scoring, then automatically there will be a lot of pressure. And I thought it is also a smart move. And Harry Kane is actually also a good penalty taker, because he also take penalty for Spurs, and he's their captain. And he Donnarumma also even went the right way, but the ball was going so fast that he cannot even stop it, and it was a fantastic penalty. The second penalty was taken by Harry Maguire of Manchester United, and to be honest, that penalty was actually a stunner. It was a fantastic penalty. I like that. It went like a bullet. It was a very nice penalty. And in the 119th minute of the extra time, Southgate made two changes. He bring Rashford and Sancho, and that is because for only for the penalties. So third one, Marcus Rashford came to take the penalty. He waited a lot of time, and Donnarumma even went his left and wrong way, and Marcus Rashford put the other way. But unfortunately, the ball hit the post, and it was a miss. I thought it's okay. It is 2-2, because at that time Italy have also missed a penalty. So three penalties each, and two scored and one miss each. So the fourth one was ball was given to another substitute, Jordan Sancho, and he came and just casually trying to put the ball, and Donnarumma again went to his left and saved that penalty. It was a good save. So if Italy are going to score, so they will be the champions of Euro. And the ball was given to Jorginho. Jorginho, now a regular penalty taker of Chelsea, and he has scored 7 penalties last season. He is the top scorer of Chelsea with 7 goals. Unbelievable. Anyways, it is not easy to stop Jorginho's penalty. However, last season, Alisson Becker of Liverpool, he has saved his penalty, and also Ederson of Manchester City has also saved his penalty. So they basically wait when Jorginho is going to shoot, because he don't see the ball. He see which way the keeper is going to move. So he put the ball other way. So his pace is really very slow. He cannot generate pace. So it was up to Jordan Pickford. So if he can save, then England are still in the game. And if Jorginho is going to score, because we all saw how easily he scored against Spain. Simple touch. The goalkeeper went the other way, and he scored the goal this way. It was simple. And I thought the game is over at that point, but no. Pickford made an amazing save, and it was still game on. And if England is going to score this their fifth penalty, it will end as 3-3, and then we'll go to sudden death. Bukayo Saka was handed the ball, and to be honest, Bukayo Saka, who plays for Arsenal, and to be honest, I was quite shocked, because there were many talented players like Raheem Sterling. Once Manchester City were playing against Chelsea. I think it is FA Cup. final or something like that. The same season they beat Chelsea 6-0 2 years back or something like that. So he was given the ball to take the fifth penalty, and he actually scored and won the penalty shootout game for Manchester City. He would have been a good option, Raheem Sterling, and I think Jack Grealish was substituted, and Luke Shaw would have been also a great option, but the ball was given to the 19-year-old Bukayo Saka. So I was a bit confused. Is this a joke or something? Because usually Harry Kane should have taken the last penalty, but since he has gone to take the first penalty, so obviously someone experienced, more experience, should take the penalty. Or even if you are having a heart attack or your heartbeat is high, you cannot take the penalty. I think Jordan Pickford should gone for the penalty himself, because you cannot give such high risk to such a young player. And of course he is getting a lot of sympathy now, and it is okay, but at this time it is not like it will come every year. And even if it is happening every 4 year or 5 year, because just because of the coronavirus it is happening after 5 years, that doesn't mean that every 4 years you are going to qualify for the semi final or final. No, because other teams are there and they are also trying their best to win. So it is a very very big movement, and it will write your name forever. England won in 1966, and people still remember and relive that moment. Italy won the Euro in 1968, and they are winning after 53 years. Bukayo Saka, very casual, no run up, no focusing. How I was watching his body language, and I saw that he is not confident. And if he will score, then it is a big plus for England. The game will went to sudden death. But I was not sure, and it happened. Donnarumma again went the same way. The ball was not even going way too much high, so it is also a normal similar save to the fourth penalty of England by Jordan Sancho. It is exactly the same way, same direction, same height save, and Donnarumma saved and won the game for Italy. So if you are going to miss three penalties back to back, three penalties, you should not expect to win. And all you have to do is, you are not talking about Jordan Sancho and Marcus Rashford. Even though you are not you are not playing the game, that doesn't mean that you have not kicked a football in last 2 years or 3 years. You are practicing every day before final, and it is, you should focus and what to do for the team, and you should not take it casually. Just kick it. If it will be a goal, it will be fantastic, I will say ha ha. And if it is not be a goal, then I will just cover my face with my jersey. It is very very casual and not right. And to be honest, if you are watching this video, then I will ask you not to abuse or harass any player, because it is very wrong. And they are also humans, and human makes mistakes. So you should not abuse any player. And just because a player has not performed well, that doesn't mean that you will harass their family, their kids, their children, wives. It is very wrong. You should not never do that. Just heat of the moment, okay, you said something, forget it. But you should not harass them, bully them. It is very very wrong. So they are getting some harassment, racial comments. It is not the right thing. Okay, they missed it. And of course it is not that they will going to learn, because they are getting a lot of money from their clubs and country. So it is not that they will learn, they are very young. No, it is absolutely rubbish. But that doesn't mean that people or we should abuse them, harass them. It is very wrong. Never do that, never. Always respect them and show some respect, or at least remain silent, but never abuse or harass anyone. It is really very bad. Depression, giving threats to others and giving them depression, it is really very wrong. Please never do that. So anyways, so Bukayo Saka penalty was saved, and It is 3 out of 3, and I seriously don't understand the decision of Gareth Southgate by choosing these players. Anyways, I'm happy for the Kane, his penalty and Maguire penalty. Those were really fantastic. It was a shock that Jorginho missed his penalty and Pickford saved it. England still had a chance, but they were unable to take it, and Italy are the deserving champions. So congratulations to them. And before World Cup 2022, there may be a winner. There may be a game between the winners of Euro tournament, Italy, and the winners of Copa America, Argentina. I'm not sure, but maybe that can happen. So that's all for now, and congratulations to Italy. Thank you.